a very good afternoon it is. Dutch bike blogger, thank you for riding with me. Well, I've been inside for a few days since my last visit to the Helperzoom tunnel and more, and I thought to myself, let's go outside. It's very nice weather. Actually, the weather is that nice that I'm not even wearing a jacket and I'm in shorts. It's about 19.7 degrees, almost 20 degrees. No chance of rain. Little bit of headwind. Getting up the Noordzeebrug, North Sea Bridge. Little bit uphill. Other hand, there is also another side of the bridge which is downhill. It's about 5 minutes before 1 in the afternoon. Of Wednesday, April 8th. We are still in intelligent lockdown. Which actually means in Holland only go outside for groceries and some fresh air at times. Don't stick together, don't group. But that's something that actually is harder to do than I think it is. Mainly the groups. When you're with more people that are not your family, you have to stay away from each other 1.5 meters. And that's tricky sometimes. Riding down or rolling down without pedaling. First of all, we're going to have a look at the local home improvement center Hornbach. Not inside but outside, just to see how busy it is. Which means I have to drive a little this way. Noorderhogebrug. I again did attach my power bank to the camera. I have cargo shorts on, so battery pack is now in one of the pockets on my leg, the left leg. Cable through the belt loop, other part of the cable underneath the harness into the camera. So the battery should last for a while. Adjusting the camera a little, and there in the distance already I can see the Hornbach. Well, really enjoying the weather. Really nice. With a jacket on it would be crazy. This morning I sat outside in the doorpost in the sun, baking. A little bit too warm there, so I thought to myself, I can go do two things. Go inside, out of the sun. And another option was to get on my bike. Well, you all know which option I chose. Bike riding it is. Let's do a slow ride on the Hornbach terrain and then get to another location. Normally you could cross this sluice here, but a while ago somebody fell into the water, and since then it's closed off for traffic, pedestrians and scooters and bikes. Well, I wouldn't trust myself with a scooter on there, but some people do. Well, let's see about this. Actually, there's a row in front of the shop, people waiting to get in. And everybody has to take a card with them, I can see. So, well, there is some measurements here, measurements, actions. Not doing things like they used to, but it's busy here. Busy day, people getting outside, going here, getting their gardening stuff and stuff for getting. Well, getting things done inside. Well, as you can see, the parking lot is quite full, so people are out and about getting their home fixed, because, well, when you sit at home you don't have to do anything, or maybe work from home, then you have to do chores and things that had to be done a long time ago. People are doing. How do we get back to the bike lane? Let's have a look. Let's drive over the grass, because there is no way I'm gonna get here otherwise. Well, getting back where I came from. Nice wide bike lane, by the way. Looks like to be concrete or poured concrete. At least at this bike lane there are no gaps between the different poured concrete slabs. No bumpiness. And has some rough textured line on there, but that's only horizontal for me. It looks like the bike lane is a little bit tilted to the left, so when there's rain on there, it will drain off quite easily. I have some small bottle of water with me, so when I have to get a drink or thirsty, I can stop and do so. And also brought some cake with me, cookies actually. Waiting for traffic, waiting for the light to turn green. And there it was green, so I'm continuing. By the way, I'm wondering something about the videos you're watching, or the videos on my channel. When I do longer bike tours, I tend to cut them up in pieces, mostly video 1, 2 and 3, and maybe sometimes 4 or many times number 4. But what I came to notice when I do that, part 1 is viewed more than the other parts. Actually, there is a downsloping there. Video number 1 is viewed quite a lot. Then video number 2, that's also something you look at. Then less viewers for number 3. And every time at video number 4, less viewers. And I really cannot figure out why that is. Because when I am watching a video of a channel, I always watch part 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 or more parts. Because, well, it's a series. And for a bike trip from a location to another location, I can understand that you want to see where I'm going. But that's something I don't know or figured out why that is. That the first video is always viewed the best, and then the other parts less views. And what I always try to do is make it as easy as possible to get a end screen of part 1 at the end of part 1 to part 2 and so on, to make it easier. And I also post on my Facebook page, so that's something in the description box you can have a look at. Click on it, like the Facebook page. I try when there's news to update on that page. So if you want to keep in touch about videos, other information about upcoming uploads, announcements. For instance, let's say when I would not have a video on a certain day, which not happened yet, but it could, then I will have an announcement on there. Or when I change things